Hey guys, in last week's video I shared everything that I purchased for food shopping that weekend. In the comments section of that video, Sandra Lynn said please share what you do with all that. I'm having a hard time imagining I would use it all up before it went bad. I'm a newbie at this raw vegan life and I still can't eat as much as I would like. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a good portion of what I did with the food, showing you recipes and ideas, and at the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing some food storage tips to help make your produce last. So first I want to say, when you're new, there is an adjustment period learning how much food to buy, how to store it, how to make it last longer, as well as adjusting to the volume of food you need to eat in order to maintain a proper calorie intake. This will all come with time and experience as you get familiar with this lifestyle and your personal needs. With that being said, I want to add that the food I buy is always in a constant rotation. Not all of what I buy this week will be consumed this week. Some of the fruits will not be ripe right away, and I try to buy both ripe and unripe fruits so that I always have plenty of fruit on hand, ripening as time goes by. When possible, I try to buy in bulk at a discounted rate and store what I can for a later time. Let's get started with some smoothies. During Valencia orange season, I usually prep 3 to 4 days worth of fresh squeezed orange juice in advance, which really helps to cut down on my prep time. This first smoothie is orange, ginger, peach, and vanilla. I'm using 4 large peaches, approximately 17 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice, and a really good size knob of very fresh ginger. Place it all in the blender. I'm also adding 3 drops of Medicine Flowers vanilla extract. You can use your own personal favorite vanilla extract or omit it altogether. Blend the smoothie on high until it's super creamy, and then you're ready to go. The texture of this smoothie is very light and smooth, and it's not overly sweet. The next smoothie is orange, mango, wild blueberry, and passion fruit. Add approximately 16 to 17 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice, 1 cup of fresh mango, approximately 3/4 of a cup of frozen wild blueberries. I really like these from Trader Joe's, the Wild Boreal blueberries that are pesticide free. Then you're going to blend this smoothie on high. By the way, the Vitamix is one of my most favorite appliances ever. And if you'd like to get one with free shipping, just click the link up here on the right. Now I'm going to add some passion fruit. One thing I've found with picking passion fruit at the store or the farmer's market is if you find some that feel heavy for their size, they're usually much sweeter in my experience. You also want them to be on the wrinkly side because that means that they are more ripe. And since they are pretty pricey, it's best to pick ones that are heavy because oftentimes if they're too lightweight, they have nothing inside. I like to stir in the passion fruit at the end, and that's it. This drink is delicious. This last smoothie is orange, pear, and vanilla. It's so easy. I'm just adding in 1.5 Bartlett pears. You can use any pear you like. I'm adding in about 20 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice and 3 drops of the vanilla extract. Then blend it on high until it's super creamy. I love this drink in the morning because it's so light and refreshing, but it's very filling and satisfying, and it just tastes so good. This is my go-to smoothie in the winter time when mangoes aren't available and pears are really abundant. My midday meals are usually really simple fruit meals, usually 1 or 2 ingredients like mango and passion fruit. And with each mango being so different in taste and texture, this bowl came out very soup-like because the mango was so juicy. And then this bowl was just like mango chunks and passion fruit. So each meal is so different even though they're often the exact same ingredients. Another favorite is fresh peach and nectarine halves with fresh dates on top. It's so simple, but so decadent. It's almost like eating peach pie. It may not look all that amazing, but trust me, it's so good. Another simple meal is just a big, huge bowl of grapes, or I might have some persimmons, like these coffee cake persimmons. I've been eating them as they ripen. They don't ripen super fast altogether, so lately it's just been a handful of them as a snack. I've also been snacking on the mangosteen that I showed you in my food haul video. I even got another bag from my friend who bought me more. And that big bag of Fuji apples I bought at the farmer's market, I juiced the majority of them. I absolutely love fresh pressed apple juice, and sometimes it's just nice to have a quick sip of something other than water. I really love big savory meals in the evening, so I try to come up with something different every night. These are collard wraps filled with julienne zucchini and carrots, sliced mushrooms, mango, cilantro, shredded purple cabbage, celery, green onion with a plum ginger dipping sauce. Be sure to see the information box below this video for recipes. The sauce contains 3/4 of a cup of those emerald butte plums, a good sized chunk of ginger, a 3 to 4 inch piece of green onion, 1 average size rib of celery, and 1 teaspoon of tahini. And you can use more tahini if you want. I'm just using a small amount to keep it super low fat, but still get it nice and creamy. I also added a little bit of 100% pure maple syrup to make my sauce a little bit sweeter, but if you like yours more on the savory side, you can totally omit this. The possibilities are endless. One of my all-time favorites is mango salsa with romaine lettuce leaves as chips. This mango salsa contains mango, celery, orange bell pepper, red and green onion, cilantro, and a few dashes of cumin. This mango was pretty tangy, but sometimes I like to squeeze in some fresh lime juice as well. This meal is so filling and satisfying, I love it. I could eat a salad every single day of the year, and this is one of my go-to salads, especially when I'm trying to avoid salt but still enjoy maximum flavor. This salad contains spring mix, arugula, cucumber, celery, Fuji apples, julienne zucchini, carrots, and beets, sweet onions, mango, and sun gold cherry tomatoes. The dressing is really simple. It's 1.5 cups of fresh mango and a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed orange juice, blended together until super creamy, and then I add some salt-free all-purpose seasoning on top of the salad and mix the whole thing together. And all the flavors come together and make this salad so great. And I like a lot of dressing, so this works very well for me. It's completely fat-free and mega delicious. The final recipe I'm going to show you today is an Asian-inspired zucchini noodle dish. I love noodles, and zucchini noodles are awesome. In a large bowl, add several cups of spiralized zucchini, julienne carrot, shredded purple cabbage, chopped celery, thinly sliced mushrooms, thinly sliced green onion, orange or red bell pepper, and a big handful of cilantro. The sauce contains 2 cups of mango, 1 clove of young green garlic, 1 big chunk of ginger, 1 teaspoon of tahini. And again, if you want more tahini, you can add it. I'm just keeping mine super low fat. Then blend all this together until it's super creamy. Pour it on, mix it up, and devour it. I like to do that with chopsticks. And finally, I'd like to share a few food storage tips to help make your produce last longer. With mangoes, I always leave them on the shelf to ripen, and then once they're ripe, I put them in the refrigerator, and in many cases they will last several weeks. With some mangoes, I've found that you can put them in the refrigerator unripe and then take them out when you're ready to ripen them. I would say the majority of the fruit I buy sits on my fruit shelf and ripens, and what doesn't get eaten immediately goes right into the refrigerator. Oranges are something that we tend to go through very quickly in my house because we are juicing them and going through a big bag between my husband and I every week. So I typically just leave them out in this bin. It's best to leave citrus in a cool, dry place, and when it gets really hot in the summer, you may need to put them in the refrigerator to prevent them from spoiling. With grapes, you can leave them out for a couple of days, but I usually like to put them in the refrigerator right away if I have room, and it's best to keep them in the containers or bags they come in to help them last the longest in the refrigerator. Dates have always been a very important staple for me on this diet because they help me to maintain a balanced weight. Otherwise, it's hard to get enough calories sometimes. If you're struggling to eat enough on this diet, I definitely recommend adding in dates because you can eat a small amount and really pack in the calories. The really cool thing about dates is you can stock up on a lot of them because they'll last for up to 1 year in the refrigerator and up to 6 years in the freezer. Just be sure to put them in a really good container with a tight-fitting lid or a good Ziploc bag. If you put super juicy, soft dates in the freezer, they will pretty much stay soft because they don't freeze hard. So if you buy high-quality dates, when you take them out of the freezer, they will taste just as good as if they were freshly picked. They might form sugar crystals, but they're still perfectly good to eat. This video contains a lot of meal ideas and information. If you know someone who can benefit from watching this, please share it with them. And if you like this video and found it helpful, it would help me a lot if you click the thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to see more videos like this one, and make sure you click the bell symbol so that you can be notified as soon as a new video becomes available. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.